What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we got one from Business Insiders. The billionaire is trying to live forever. Bryan Johnson spends $2 million a year on longevity treatments, from anti-aging meals and supplements to clinical procedures and daily exercises. We spent a day with a tech entrepreneur who wants to live forever. All right, guys, let's get right into it.
There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job.
Bryan Johnson, the tech entrepreneur who sold Venmo for $800 million, has spent a fortune on a quest to stay young forever.
Don't die is the general theme of what we're trying to do.
It's
Don't die.
humanity's only objective.
He's been open about spending an average of $2 million a year on some of the world's most exclusive health treatments.
We definitely have rejected modern society's approach on food. So yeah, like it is a pharmacy in here.
Some scientists have called his goals unachievable and his methods risky.
They didn't know what to call me, like a tech bro or a biohacker. It would be like, that's a crazy, eccentric billionaire. And I wanted to say, just like you view LeBron James, who spends a lot of money on his body, when he performs well in the court, we say, good job, LeBron. When someone else spends money on their health and wellness, you want to dunk on them. And I wanted to change the perception that I am a professional rejuvenation athlete.
We wanted to understand what's it really like and why is he doing it. So come with us now, we're gonna go take a look. Oh my God, I feel like a bug. Now I wanna know like what's in Bryan Johnson's fridge.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so what do we have in here? These are plasmalogens. This is a prescription, these are prescriptions, this is a microbiome product. These are my meals, so I have a chef that comes to the house once a week.
Nice.
And she prepares food for 3 or 4 days. So this is my nutty pudding. So I eat a lot of broccoli, a lot of cauliflower. My fridge is like 50% therapies.
Yeah.
And the other is like 50% vegetables and fruits.
Johnson's diet includes 70 pounds of vegetables each month. He says he takes in about 1,977 calories a day, and every calorie must serve a purpose for his longevity goals.
A lot of people perceive my endeavor to be like this crazy rich guy doing weird things. Actually, what we're doing is very practical. So I was trying to become the healthiest person on planet Earth, and I couldn't do that unless I started testing all my foods.
Today,
That's okay to become the healthiest person, to be healthy, to eat well and all that, but to think that you're gonna live forever, I'm not sure, buddy.
we're going to test 10 supermarket chocolates and determine how good or bad they are for you.
In September, Johnson said Blueprint, his longevity company that sells supplements, powdered drink mixes, and meals, spent $50,000 testing its foods for things like microplastics and heavy metals.
We both know that in society, it's very hard to be healthy. You go to work, you have to pass by 20
it's
fast food
expensive.
places. There's snacks that are not good for you. We wanted to try to create a food protocol that made healthy decisions easy. We've taken the ingredients that have the highest potential for robustness on aging and made it in some easy, pleasant to consume format. And so now with this dish, this is like a superfood, superfood, superfood. Because now you've got nuts, berries, proteins, chocolate, extra virgin olive oil, all sourced from like some of the best in the entire world in one dish.
Johnson sells the pudding for $94 a pack, or about
Whoa!
$3 per serving.
I'm excited for you to taste it.
Whoa.
It's almost like a oatmeal or something.
Yeah. And then one final thing is now add the 100% pure cocoa.
Okay. This is like a generous amount of cocoa.
Yeah, so that's 6 grams a day.
I like it.
Isn't that great?
This is like your dinner.
Yeah, so at the dinners, I serve this because it usually is a crowd favorite.
In an effort to reduce his biological age and get better sleep, he abides by a rather
How old is he?
unconventional eating schedule. His last meal of the day is around 11 a.m.
This is a morning drink. This is Blueprint Longevity Mix, and it has 20 capsules into one drink,
This is what you drink before you eat anything else?
first thing in the morning.
It smells kind of like Tang.
Kind of looks like he's had plastic surgery already. I don't know.
It's not very sweet, but it's like kind of fruity. What's the fruity flavor? Like berry?
Blood orange.
It's designed to function kind of like a daily multivitamin. It contains more than 275% of the recommended daily vitamin C allowance for adults, plus magnesium and ashwagandha. All this to supposedly give you more energy, support a healthy metabolism, and aid recovery from daily stressors like sports. It costs $163 per serving.
I feel like I'm still getting used to the taste, but it's not unpleasant.
I personally love this drink. It's like one of my favorite moments every day.
We're
Your
here
favorite
in
moments.
Brian Johnson's pantry. There's some snake oil in here.
That's right.
Snake oil is the tongue-in-cheek branding for
Snake
Johnson's
oil.
very first product, which he debuted in 2023. It's actually just extra virgin olive oil. A single bottle costs $35, roughly 3
Whoa!
times the price of similar options you'd find at the grocery store.
We're curious to know, you obviously are very famous for taking so many different supplements. Do you have like a favorite that you feel is like the best bang for the buck, or is that not really how the system works?
It's really a bunch of things.
Yeah.
It's really everything in its proper amount is the right way. And so that's what we've tried to do. We just simply said, what has the best evidence and what will do the most good? And then we just put it together. These are my exact pills.
Johnson says he takes more than 100 pills a day. He says this costs him around $11 each day, or more than $4,000 a year. But experts say when it comes to supplements, more isn't necessarily better. Most longevity doctors recommend adding supplements to a person's routine one at a time, and then carefully measuring the effect, keeping a close eye on how each compound interacts with a person's diet, lifestyle, and medication, and whether it's actually showing some benefit.
Now, before we go up the stairs, the risk of falling on stairs is so significant. And if you fall, it can be the most detrimental thing to your lifespan. A nice test.
All right, guys, just for a quick little bit ago here, Brian Johnson is 47 years old. That's what I found.
Of biological age is how many steps you can take in any given moment and still maintain your balance. So typically we take 1 step, you can extend to 2, extend to 3. But if you try 3, then you have to basically extend a certain amount.
Yeah.
You have to maintain balance and then avoiding using the guardrail. And so it gives people like just a general intuition, like how is their body doing?
Pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Let's try. Okay, I guess I have to go for 3, even though I feel like 2 is the safe.
Yeah, so if you want to be safe and do 2, that's also just fine.
I got long legs though. Oh my gosh, this is not happening.
Yeah, 2's good.
I'm so tempted by the 3.
Yeah,
you go.
push it. Oh,
Good job.
fall down the damn stairs.
Thank you. I feel my heart racing. Do you feel like your heart pound a little after that?
No.
Not at
No.
all.
All right, before you come into the clinic,
Yeah.
you need to read a warning sign.
May cause loss of age.
That's right, so just be aware that that is a risk. So we try to be like a full medical grade clinic. We just want to use data and science. And so everything you see in here is either measuring something or doing a therapy. This measures the biological age of skin. This is skin rejuvenation. This is whole body measurement with ultrasound. This is cold air, which is like an anesthesia when we do things on the face that are very painful. This is electromagnetic therapy to basically do 20,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. That's red light therapy. And then in the closet over there, we have all the supplies to do blood draw, blood spinach, a whole bunch of other therapies.
These are all medical devices. Some are used to diagnose health conditions, others treat sports injuries and aid with rehab, or are used postpartum. But they're not generally used as preventative care tools, the way Brian is using them here.
So for example, this is medical grade ultrasound.
Yeah.
A lot of people are familiar with that, looking at babies in the womb. You can also use ultrasound looking at the entire body, all of your joints, the pancreas, the hips, the bladder, the brain, the lungs, the heart. So we routinely measure my body with ultrasound.
This is a
Wow.
portable ultrasound machine and generally costs anywhere from $15,000 to $40,000.
Ooh,
Physicians
what's
say
wrong
this
with
is
him
a
there?
great basic tool, but it's not something people need to use all the time and not necessarily that useful for improving longevity.
This device
white
is
skin.
a skin therapy.
Okay.
So it helps increase elastin and collagen. So as you age, you lose collagen and you lose elastin, which means the skin sags and wrinkles. So you're trying to combat those effects with this therapy.
Experts say this kind of radio frequency skin therapy is kind of like a facelift without the surgery.
No, man. That stuff. Boy, damn, that looks weird, man.
Firming and lifting sagging skin by triggering production of new skin cells through heat. Because the device makes your skin hot, there is a risk of redness, swelling, and even burning.
Do you like
Look
put
like
this
he's been
wand on
burned
your
before.
face?
So yeah, this one is for the body. So
Oh, okay.
this actually gets rid of excess fat,
Oh, wow.
whereas this one is a face applicator, where you have a much smaller focal point.
Oh, interesting.
It's called ultrasonic cavitation, and the machine is supposed to break apart fat deposits under the skin using ultrasound frequencies. It's supposed to be like a non-invasive liposuction, but studies on how well it actually works are still mixed.
And then this is a professional hearing grade system. So I have hearing loss in my left ear equal to a 64-year-old. So from 4,000 hertz to 12,000 hertz, I'm basically deaf. And so I miss out on so much of life's experiences because I can't hear in that range. Now I can hear conversation, I can hear music, but there are specific sounds in those ranges. So we've been trying very hard to restore hearing with no success.
Yeah.
So some success in doing some things in the body, other things we just have not succeeded at.
And you're not gonna live forever
We
either.
bought these panels for $600 per panel.
Okay.
So very affordable. So if you want to try this,
Yeah.
okay, so you can just step in here, watch your feet as you step in, and you just want to be equal distance from both
Okay. How often do you do this?
daily. It's wonderful. It's soothing.
All right. I'm going to put on these glasses. Oh my God, I feel like a bug. I can't see a thing.
Okay, so I'm now going to turn the lights on.
Okay.
And so I'm going to do 4. 1,
Wow.
2, 3,
Boy, that's bright there.
4.
Oh, it's super warm. And how long do you spend in here?
Roughly 3 to 6 minutes a day.
Okay.
And so I'll do frontal facing and then I'll turn and do side facing.
Yeah.
And it helps with recovery, it helps with energy. There's even clinical studies to show it helps on mood. So it's really multifaceted and just generally a good health practice.
And I've heard it's good for wound healing.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Doing it daily is a really nice complement after working out.
Yeah. Almost feels like a sauna.
Yes.
Red light therapy is a real technique that's used for wound healing, but Brian's machine here probably isn't very effective. Experts say your skin should not heat up.
The objective is whole body wellness. And so now I think you're starting to get an idea, like if you were to spend a day with me and we were to eat all the foods we have and exercise and do these therapies, you could see how it'd be possible you'd feel better. So this is why, I've never felt better in my entire life. I've never felt more stable. I've never been less affected by stress or by insult. I'm just good with everything. And that wasn't the case before. It was a very emotionally rocky and turbulent life.
Johnson has also invested in upgrades to his $6.8 million home to achieve his longevity goals.
$6.8
He
million
installed UV
home.
filters on his windows, put an air purification device in every room, and he has the filtered water tested on a routine basis.
This is my happy place. So 1 hour every day I spend in the gym doing a variety of exercises, maybe over 40. So a lot of people focus in the gym like building big muscles.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be fast. I'm trying to be flexible. I'm trying to be able to do everything I can in life. So
Get up the stairs.
exactly. Yeah. So just like if my kids want to play a game of basketball, I can play it. If we want to race, I can race. If I want to jump high, I can jump high. So I'm really trying to maintain ability. And so I'll give you a couple of examples.
Yeah.
Like if you want to come over here.
Okay.
And you want to put your feet here. So you have toes at the end and then just come down and do a deep squat all the way down. Yep. And then come back up. So try to keep your hips straight. And then you go all the way down and try to get your knees. Sit down as far as you can.
Okay, I think that's as far as I can.
Yeah, then come back up and then push the pelvis forward. There you go. And then go down again, all the way down, as far as you can.
Let me watch you do it one more time.
Have your hamstrings touching. So when you go down, like just fully sit. So these are like, there's no space in between the hamstrings. You're just fully seated down.
Okay.
So a deep, deep squat.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I gotta work on my.
Yeah, which is like, totally expected because like you're doing things you don't do it on a daily basis, so totally natural. I just do a lot of things that focus on my flexibility, my range of motion throughout the gym. So I'm showing you things that are hard, just to highlight. So we spend the majority of our time in a seated position. Like, you know, we're at our desks. And so this muscle, our muscles here get pretty tight.
Yeah.
And so if you were to stretch these muscles, this is called a couch stretch. You have this leg here and this leg back, and you have this leg up against the wall. So straight 90. You can go forward and stretch it and just straight up here, but you feel this stretch through here.
Oh yeah.
And so if you want to try that.
Okay, so like that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so just.
You make it look so easy.
Yeah, just slow step your way into this. So in time, what you'd want to do is push this knee all the way back to the wall, but don't push it too hard. Then as you get more flexible, you can go back even further, straighten it, and then go all the way back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even need to move. I feel it already. I understand now why you beat me on the stairs. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think
he does it all the time.
Are maybe confused or curious about what I do. So don't die is like the general theme of what we're trying to do. What I'm proposing is the next major ideology of the world.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's the video. Let me know what you thought about it. Personally, I mean, I know that there's no way that he's going to live forever. It doesn't matter what he does. And of course, I don't want to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. I'm 44 years old. This guy's 47 years old. He is doing all this stuff, spending all this money. And I'd have to say, I'm doing too bad for somebody that ain't living in a $6.8 million home, spending all that money, trying to live forever. Personally, I don't care what the guy does with his money. If he thinks that he can live forever, if he's trying to live forever, he can put all that into it. Doesn't really matter to me, but it's not going to happen. You're still going to die. You're going to spend all that money, and it's okay to be healthy, but you're not going to beat that one. What do you guys think? Is it you think it's worth it, all that he's doing? He's putting in, trying to live forever. And like I said, I think it's perfectly fine to try to be healthy, exercise, and live as long as you can. But to have the idea in your head that you're going to live forever and spending that much money, that much time of your life, man, it seems like there's a lot more things I could be doing. Guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave me a comment. I am so curious what you guys think about this guy that's spending all this money trying to live forever. And I think most of us know that ain't going to happen. Guys, we appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.